Alright. Welcome to SideboardMTG. My name's Eric, and today we're going to be playing a little blue-black mid-range. Hope everyone enjoys, and if you want to check out this deck, you can check it out in the description box below. There's a link, and it's over on manatraders. You can buy this deck for about 23 tickets, something like that, less than 130, and it's about 250 bucks in cash if you want to pick it up. I think a couple of the other websites have it for under 300 as well. So it's not a very expensive deck compared to some of the others. Trying to keep chat up. We've taken a step backwards here, but we are there. So let's oh god. All right. Let's see if we can just get into the deck here. You will notice it is 164 bucks in paper and 123 tickets. Not bad for the Scarab God, and decks like very similar to this one have been doing really well. Sorry, I don't have multiple screens anymore, so I'm working on that. I'm working on that. But so you guys are going to get some real rough footage until I get that fixed. I know a lot of you guys are wondering, hey, where's Eric been? Where's the content? And we had hard drive failure. For those of you that didn't watch the video for the channel update, had some hard drive failure, lost my computer, didn't have everything backed up, and basically just had to start over. So I went and got the first computer I could get my hands on. So it's going to be a little bit slow, but it's upgradable. I'm going to be putting some upgrades in it. Definitely got to get some more RAM. You'll notice that as we're trying to go from one thing to another, it's going to be a little laggy, but we'll get there. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming out tonight. And again, if you want to check out this deck, you can buy it on manatraders, or you could just rent it. And if you do decide to rent it and you don't have a service yet, use the coupon code in the description box below, SideboardMTG15, and it'll save you a few bucks when you go to sign up. 15% on your first 3 months. Not a bad deal. So, alright guys, let's look at this blue-black mid-range deck. And there's been a couple versions of this popping up. I've looked at a lot of the different versions. Some do not run Ravenous Chupacabra, some run Gonti, some put their Gifted Aether or Glint Sleeve Siphoners in the sideboard. Things like that. You see Knight of Malice in some of these. I actually decided to go with Glint Sleeve Siphoner in the main board because I'm a little partial to the card. I really am. I'm a little bit partial. So I did decide to put it in the main board here. And in the sideboard, instead of going for the Knight of Malice, I went with the Gifted Aetherborn. Now, we see this in the deck that was in the top 8. My sideboard and his sideboard are very similar. However, I do have a card that he's not running, and that is Vraska Relic Seeker. Now, I ran this in a blue-black deck that was running actually a Nicol Bolas and a Vraska, and I never really had a real problem casting it. However, that deck did have 2 Glimmer of Genius in it. Now, how often that was relevant, I'm not really going to be able to say, because I normally had some extra energy late game that I wasn't able to use. Plus, we can create a little bit from Glint Sleeve Siphoner. So I do expect that we are going to have the energy to create the green mana to cast a late game Vraska. So not really worried there. I know that the chat is a little bit wonky. With the new computer, I've been unable to get the chat back the way that I wanted it. And like with I actually like the old background, the old chat better, and it's going to be a little bit before I can figure out how to get that to work again. But we will be, I will be trying to go back to the other chat because I'm not a big fan of our current chat. I can't resize it, so like, it's very aggravating. And then I can't cut you guys' names off, because if I cut your names off, then nobody knows who's talking. And then, oh my god, the stream is back! yes, we're back. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I just wanted to play something that was kind of familiar. This deck's been around for a while. and you know, it's just been making some splashes lately, and I just kind of wanted to jump into it. You'll see some of the decks are running, you know, Argyle's Bloodfast and Search for Esconta in the sideboard. I went ahead and just went one of each. I want to actually, you know, see which one I like better, and from there I would actually make my decision on whether I wanted Argyle's Bloodfast or Search for Esconta. I'm not really for sure what the meta has fluxed into in the past week, because I've kind of been out of Magic, haven't been able to play any Magic. So we're gonna kind of jump into this, and I just wanted to play something slightly familiar. I did want to put a Gonti in the deck, but I can see the reasoning for the commit. I mean, there's not a lot of answers to Carnage Tyrant, and I wanted to put a Gonti in here, and I kept trying to find room for it, but Ravenous Chupacabra was really what we're looking for. And my thinking behind that is, okay, so we Gonti to get a kill spell more than likely. You know, that's more than likely what we're needing against like the red-black deck. And so we Gonti to get that kill spell. If we get the kill spell, then we have to spend mana to cast it, whereas if we just Ravenous Chupacabra, we get the kill spell there on the spot. So in a pinch, Ravenous Chupacabra is better, whereas, you know, if you're kind of already ahead, Gonti will get you something very nice that you can hold out on and wait on. But in a pinch, I think Ravenous Chupacabra is better, and with the speed of the format, I believe that I would rather be playing a card that can get me out of a pinch than a card that will get me farther ahead. So that was my thinking on the Ravenous Chupacabra and why I didn't split this 1 and 1. I also was thinking about Hostage Taker in the deck, and Hostage Taker was just kind of one of the cards that like was just right on the fence, and I ended up putting Vraska in the sideboard over the one Hostage Taker that I had. But I just wanted to play something mid-range, something comfortable, and you know, that we could just maybe have a little bit of fun with. This deck looked really fun, and I just wanted to put a couple little twists on it, and you know, just see how it played, and you know, test out the meta here. So that's exactly what we're going to do, and I'm just going to jump right into it. So let's see if I can get a game up, and then maybe pull up chat where I can see it a little bit better. Let's see here. Maybe I should have just played my Tishar deck to test out the meta. Let's should we jump into some? Just jump into a tournament, huh? Just jump into a league. You guys want to play a league? Let's play a league. It's been a little while. Sure, I'm going to mess some things up. Let's play a league. Alright, so let me see if I can fix this where you guys can see it. That should be about right. We'll see. I don't have a screen, I can't check. Looks close. Looks close. We're gonna leave it there. It's probably gonna trigger someone. What's up for the Horde? What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Sorry about the PC, Eric. I had to pawn yours so you can pay. Oh man, that's horrible. Oh, that's brutal, dude. That's brutal. Just having to get rid of it altogether. It's just, it seems bad, man. It just seems bad. Let me check this a little bit further. How's that? Close enough. Alright. These cards gotta get bigger, right? Huh? How's that? See if this works. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Wow, what's going on, Magic? I'm definitely keeping this hand. This hand looks great, so let's see what happens. Ooh. Alright, well, I mean, we can try to come out quick, I guess. We'll play our Fetid pool. I mean, we're going to have the Aether Hubs, which is great. Yes, and Lamp. Lamp is here. Card is okay. Well, that's going to be a problem. So I think I just have to counter whatever he plays this next turn. And then maybe Doomfall his hand. Wow, is he just not going to have a creature? Be brutal. Okay, brutal. Tapped his mana a little too early. Now tap your mana. Goblin chainwhirler. Okay. So that's why I didn't want to slam the Glintsleeve Siphoner early. And let's Doomfall his hand. I want to make sure that we can get ahead of something like a Hazard or something like that. Alright, so he's got a Braid and a Hazard, so yeah, we'll go ahead and just take out that. I mean, we're taking another 3 from this Karyazev. It's going to be a minute before we can actually do. Nice top deck, good fella. Nice top deck. Awesome, awesome. Well, it's gonna set us back just a little bit. Okay, well, that's not bad. So casting Ravenous Chupacabra here leaves us open to land cast down. So yeah, I'm just going to cast the Chupacabra. Go black, black, colorless, colorless, Chups. Now, of course, he can abrade old Chups, which he probably will to keep from having to, you know, exert his on-crop crasher, which will keep a better clock on us. But we're not really worried about that as we have multiple kill spells this turn. If we might, oh, we got the land. We got the land, so we don't have to worry about it. So honestly, I think I want to Champion of Wits and then just keep cast down available. So I think I'm going to just go that route. And yes, we would love to. Yeah, we'll get rid of Glintsleeve Siphoner here. Just losing the life would be a little too much. Kind of don't want to get rid of this, but I also know Liliana really pulls us out of a bad situation here with the Ravenous Chupacabra in our graveyard. So, yeah, I'm just going to just keep up the cast down. Okay, so he's got another Braid. Go to blocks. Cast it down. He ends turn. Alright, well, this is not horrible. I mean, some lands are not bad when we're trying to get to Champion of Wits here. I actually think that my plan is going to be to Liliana and just mill 2, make a zombie. And we'll see if we can get ahead of this red deck here. Alright, he scoops it up. Here we go. Alright, so against red deck, our Glintsleeve Siphoner is not exactly what we're looking for. So I'm actually going to take out Glintsleeve, and we're bringing in Gifted Aetherborn. Man, this is it's brutal, ain't it? Oh man, downloading the game over again is just. How's it? Is that better? Kind of see what's going on. Against red deck here, I definitely want the Essence Extractions and the Gifted Aetherborns, but that leaves me 1 card too many. Torrential Gearhulk's a little bit slow. Doomfall's a little bit slow, but Doomfall's also really good. I don't think Argyle's Bloodfast is what I really want against the red deck. However, the flip side of Argyle's Bloodfast is exactly what you could need to bring yourself back from being in a burnable situation. So I'm going to leave in the Argyle's Bloodfast. You know, I was talking to some friends about Argyle's Bloodfast in the aggressive matchups, and so I am going to leave that in. I kind of want to trade the Doomfalls for Yehini's Expertise, but I'm going to leave in the Yehini's. And then, of course, Cast Out's not exactly the card I want it to be, even though it was great there. Essence Scatter is going to be terrific. Lily might be too slow. Never might be too slow. I think Commit or Never might be the ones that are too slow. So I'm actually going to take out... Never gets Earthshaker Kenra though, but a lot of these decks have dropped to only running like 2 Earthshakers. So I'm going to take out the Commit. And I'm going to roll like this. Seems like an odd scoop. I don't know. I don't know if it would be an odd scoop or not, but I'm keeping this hand, guys. We've got a little bit of removal, even though it's slow. We've got a Champion of Wits to get some more card draw, and you know. Yeah, this is going to be okay. Just popping in to say hi. Unfortunately, don't have much time to check out the stream. Glad to see I'm back. Well, I am glad to be back, man. I am glad to be back. Alright, well, Fatal Push would be nice. Hubba. Alright, well, it's going to be... Essence Extraction is going to be a little slow here. Ooh, did he get stuck on 2 mana? I think I'm good for now on casting a creature. I'm just going to hold up the Essence Extraction. If he hits a land, I'm expecting you know, an On-Crop Crasher. So yeah, we'll just extract the On-Crop Crasher. And you know, that gaining 3 life right there is just really, really good. Also, the fact that he's a little choked on mana is kind of decent. I think that I'm just going to play the Champion of Wits. I assume that we're playing it into Goblin Chainwhirler, but that's okay. I mean, we can accept just a little bit more pain from this thing. There's a Fatal Push. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm actually just going to drop a couple lands here. We'll just drop... We don't need the Aether Hubs in the post game when we take out the Glint Sleeves. We've got plenty of black. But then again, we've got plenty of blue. I don't think we need double blue at all. We do need double black. This is actually going to be really good when he plays this Chainwhirler. We'll be able to kill the Chainwhirler. But... Oh, he's just going to shock. Alright, no Chainwhirler. You're letting me down, fella. You're letting me down. Probably actually just going to kill the Earthshaker Ken right here. Yeah, we're going to kill Earthshaker. And then slam the Scarab God. Yeah, I think this should work nicely. I mean, he may have an answer for it here, but if he doesn't, then you know what's going to happen. The Scarab God's going to do things. There's that Chainwhirler. He held off on it. He had it. He had it. Um, definitely going to do it. We're going to bring back Champion of Wits. Draw 4, discard 2 seems great. I'm going to discard Ravenous Chupacabra. And then we'll scry. Another the Scarab God. We can put that on the bottom. Land for the turn. Get in there. So, yeah, next turn we're looking... Yeah, there we go. Game over. I don't know how long you can stay to watch, but you're here for now at least. Well, hey, thanks for stopping in, Alva. Appreciate everything, man. All right, we're gonna play another match. Oh my, the Scarab God knows. The Scarab God. Be eternalized by his glory. Well, at least Nightbot is something that is like completely housed online. Salty. We would love to play first, right? Okay, so be nice if this was a control deck we're up against. I'm going to keep the hand. The hand looks really good. We've got 3 lands. We got some action. Harsh Scrutiny. Does this exile it? I have to read this card. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose it. I played this card. Sweet. Alright, so you're going to put Champion of Wits in the grave for me. I'll take that. I mean, I'd rather cast it on 3, but we're just gonna like slam this Argyles. Just get that out there. Yeah, we'll do that. Unless you go like Aether Hub Glint Sleeve. I don't think you would play that. Ooh, cast down. We'll play a land and pass. So now, like at the end of his turn, we're going to start sinking life into our Argyles and see if we can just draw some more cards. Doomfall. Got me. So he's a discard deck. He's definitely going to be trying to rip my hand apart. Torrential Gear Hulk's gone. We can't cast that right now anyway. He's tapped out, so no point in waiting to end step. Draw a land. Draw for the turn. Alright, so I'm actually going to get rid of... Ooh, we got multiple Ferocious Contempts. I'm going to get rid of Never and probably Cast Down. Alright, there we go. So we'll just hang on to our best kill spells, especially since we have plenty of mana to cast them. So fish don't like the sun. What? Nightbot got sassy. What is going on? I can't see chat. You guys got all kinds of... By the way, Sideboard, got a little spicy Elves Brew you've been submitting for Sub Sunday. Want to see 19 drops. Okay, seems good. I was looking at a few, of the new elves. Oh man, he probably got something mean. Oh, because we got some mean stuff. There we go. There's a glint sleeve. Glint sleeve actually works really decent. Like, does it though? We can draw a card. Yeah, we'll just draw another card here. What's depression? Huh? What? Mono white depression. Oh yeah, just mono white. Just stop everything you want to do. That's mono white depression. Like, it's just depressing to play against. Depression. The Eldest Reborn. Okay. So we'll draw another card. Glint sleeve, siphoner, no trigger available. Get a land, alright, that's great. So now we can draw a card and Vraska's Contempt. So we'll swing. I mean, I expect him to have a Vraska's Contempt available. Yeah. Like, do we just slam the Scarab God? I think we do. I think that's our way to beat the Eldest Reborn. Because when he goes to target a creature, we can target in response. So I think that's our option. And then we're going to get to draw a card for 1 mana, or for 1 life instead of 2 next turn. So that might help. Okay, so never. Doesn't have the mana to just instantly eat it, though. That's great. So we will get it back. But this Eldest Reborn is going to be a little bit of a problem. Draw an additional card. Yes. Ooh, Fatal Push. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go to play that. We will replay the Scarab God. He's going to Essence Scatter it, of course. His blue mana. That's awesome. Played it off of my Gonti. It's great. Just great. Double black, Essence Scatters me to my own Essence Scatter. It's brutal. You gotta go? Well, take care, Madness. Thanks for stopping in, man. What's up, James? Alright, so he's going to get back the Scarab God. He gets my Champion of Wits. This just got out of hand real quick. Real quick. Yep. That Essence Scatter, like, oh man. It was my Essence Scatter. Brutal. Okay, so we need something decent off the top right here. That ain't it. That ain't it at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can Champion of Wits. Okay, well. And what do we get rid of? What do we want to give him? Something we can kill, right? Oh man, I don't want to give him a glint sleeve siphoner, but I can kill it. So that's going to be the route. So we trade champs. Or does he have something to say about that? Scrappy Scrounger. But that had to eat the creature out of his graveyard. And that leaves only glint sleeve siphoner. Okay. The second Aether Hub put me off the plan of wanting to Field of Ruin his land. Just having a second one that hurt me. Giving him a glint sleeve siphoner is not much better though. I mean, giving him more options here. Vraska's Contempt. Not good. Okay, so block here because we can stop that 3 points of damage. And we're just dead anyway, right? I mean, it's still 10 damage. I should have blocked the Scarab God. I mean, at least we would have been alive for one turn. But I don't think we're coming back from that. Okay, so let's go Duress. Fatal Push seems decent, but no. Argyle's Bloodfast was okay. It gave us some cards, but we definitely spent a lot of life into it. Gate, I think, is where we want to be. Doomfall's fine. Ravenous Chupacabra's okay. Never to Return's not exactly what I'm looking for. Vraska would come ahead on this, so maybe not the Commit to Memory. But Commit would be really good if he brings back like Maya the Scarab God or something like that. I can just commit it and it goes back to my hand. But I'm not really going to go for that type of battle. What's up, Poopy? I seen your Reddit post there, man. Hey, that meant a lot to me. I appreciate it. Everyone that commented on it, thank you. Alwell letting everyone know, that he's seen that I had some, or he had heard that from a birdie that I had some computer problems. Okay, well this is better than the last hand, so we'll hang on to it. Champion of Wits. Is that going to be this game plan? We go glint sleeve. Let's put that on the bottom. I mean, champ seems good, especially when you're like champing into like discarding a champ. That's not bad. So we're just going to play our fetid pool, pass, and then just kind of go from there. Duress, got him. Look at that. Not that great. Yikes. Okay, well, let's do the glint sleeve thing and go from there. Ooh, he might have a better glint sleeve than ours. Like, don't I just want to play glint sleeve, right? Because now I can create 2 energy per turn if he doesn't deal with it. And if he deals with 1, I probably still have another. It's okay. Scrap Heap's okay. We'll say yes to the first one. Siphoner is okay. Siphoner is okay. You are right. Siphoner is okay. This card's great. I think we'll play Champion Woods next turn when we have five land. For now, we're just going to get in for 4, gain our energy, and pass the turn. Here we can Essence Scatter, we can negate. Got me. The only reason I negate here is because I figure I'm losing negate or Essence Scatter, and I don't want to lose Essence Scatter to it, so negate it is. Like, I'm basically forcing him to pick the one I want him to pick. Oh, we draw another negate, and then we get a turn. Catacombs. So, yeah, now we can draw some cards, discard some cards. We got this extra swamp. I mean, this is more cards, but I think right now with him having a problem dealing with our Glint Sleeve Siphoners, we're just going to go all the way there. So I don't really want the Argyle's Bloodfast. I know that may sound crazy to you guys, but I'm not really worried about the Argyle's Bloodfast when he can't deal with our 2 Glint Sleeves in hand. So I'm just going to 4 him to death. So yeah, the Essence Scatter just makes him scoop it up. Can't beat the Glint Sleeves. Opponent is thinking, well, he probably doesn't have another negate, right? Right. Extraction's probably really good because he's got Gaunties and things like that. Duress might be great here. I think on the draw though, I don't think I want Duress. I think I want the push. So I'm going to go back with the pushes. I'm going to leave the Vraska in. We're going to go this route. Sorry about my comp. Yeah, man, computer problems are a pain. Some negates, fetid pools. I mean, this is a real slow hand, but if we get a land, we are on the draw. I'll keep. It's a little bit risky only having the two land. So, Harsh Scrutiny. Okay, he'll get rid of Champion of Wits for us. That was our hope at getting land. Okay, there we go. We got another land. We'll definitely hide that land until turn 3. Don't let him know that we did draw our land. Nothing we can do about that right now, so we're definitely gonna get hit by it a few times. Negate is not going to be great at stopping his creatures, so if he does have creatures, I expect him to be running those out. Yeah, well, you bought one of them. There you go. Definitely bought one of those negates. Okay, so I'll play Filter Rune on 4 because we can crack it and negate. And we're not to the point where he can benefit from it yet, so. I mean, taking this damage from this Scrap Heap Scrounger has been a pain, though. Okay, well, you bought the other one, buddy. You did get there. Glint Sleeve. I don't think we Glint Sleeve this turn. Even though, like, we could draw an extra card next turn, I'm pretty sure I have to hold up the Vraska's Contempt here. Since we do have a backup Vraska's Contempt, I am going to go ahead and fire this off. Worst case scenario, I play catch up next turn, killing whatever he plays in his second main. Okay, he's got a glint sleeve. His is a touch slower than ours. He doesn't have his Aether hubs. Okay, so there's more land for us. I'm going to go ahead and play my glint sleeve. So this definitely makes his glint sleeve like a threat now. 2 energy means he's going to be able to draw that card next turn, and I don't want that to happen. So, man, that is not cool. Not cool, opponent. All right, so we'll get rid of one of his strongholds. I guess we can grab a blue source. Yep. The Eldest Reborn is going to be a little bit of a pain for us here. That's nice. Okay. So we're forced to get rid of our Vraska. Vraska's Contempt here, which is not exactly what we want, but hope and a prayer says that we top deck a land and that land doesn't come in tapped and we cast our Champion of Wits. That is not a land. Okay. So, alright. If he grabs Champion of Wits, I'm not like really upset. Okay, he just got our glint sleeve siphoner. Okay. He's got 1 card in hand, so I'm going to go for the Fatal Pusher. It might be bad. See if we can end this game before he has a chance to top deck something good. So yeah, I'm just gonna. Should I go for the Vraska's Contempt and gain some life? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Ooh, what is he doing? Ooh, he's going Vraska's Contempt. Our Gearhulk. There was his last card. We're gonna cast this on Glint Sleeve. And draw what? It's pretty good, guys. Ain't gonna lie, that's pretty good. Yeah, yep. You know, oh my gosh. No! You stalled me. You stalled me, opponent. It was a good top deck for him. I mean, if he top decks a way to kill, like instant speed, kill my the Scarab God, I mean, he gets to do what he did in game 1, and that's not nice. I mean, the Eldest Reborn is doing some work, so it is a sorcery speed kill of the Scarab God, though, so that's not always the greatest thing. Alright, so we lose our Vraska's Contempt here. Again. What did he top deck? Noxious Jeebus. Okay, okay. What a game. If I top deck a land here, I think I just bring back Champion of Wits anyway. Ooh, that's not bad. Or do I? I mean, he's still living off the top deck, right? I mean, this will get us back ahead, I think. I mean, there's a Glint Sleeve Siphoner there. You can get our Champion of Wits. That's all that's there right now. Champion of Wits and Glint Sleeve. So he gets Champion of Wits, okay. You look at Elvis Reborn, you don't immediately think of it as removal, but it is. Oh yes, it is. It's sorcery speed removal, and I mean that's what you're getting immediately is removal. So, oh man, we played around that. Choose a creature card. That's not a creature card. So his top deck was not like overwhelmingly amazing for him. We're gonna go with getting back Glint Sleeve Siphoner so that we can start blocking because this thing is going to be a pain. So we'll go oh no, that's not great. So we can't get back Glint Sleeve Siphoner, right? Okay, so he's got Scrap Heap Scrounger, so we go to target Glint Sleeve Siphoner. He brings back, like, he targets it with Scrap Heap Scrounger, eats it, so we pay 4 mana, get nothing. So I'm just going to go ahead and, like, cast Liliana. Oh, there's a Vraska's Contempt, okay. I still think I'm going to cast the Liliana and just uptick her. And then, of course, we can't attack. We've got to start building a wall here. I mean, he's going to hit like a Joshu Vest or something, and I'm going to be in some major trouble. 6 mana? Flipping 6 mana? What is he doing with it? Never! And then he's going to... use Return to get rid of it for good. Okay, alright. See how it is, opponent. So, bye-bye the Scarab God. Liliana's going to take, what, 2? I don't think he swings with Champion of Wits. At me. Okay. I like where you're going with this, opponent. I think. Maybe, maybe not. Pair it with Mending and Liliana, slow but steady. What are we talking about pairing? No, it's not there to return. Okay, Glint Sleeve's not bad. What do we have in the grave? It's basically all we can do, right? So let's pitch. Ooh, we pitched our Vraska. Whatever. We would have been able to cast it. Yeah. Just want to point that out. Can't swing yet. Again, we're trying to hold up this board state. Yep. So there went his Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Yeah, he keeps getting a really decent one every turn. Ooh, Fatal Push. It's going to be decent. I'm going to take a beating. Like, Fatal Push was really good right there. All in. Go to blocks. I'm going to block here block here. We will get rid of Gear Hulk. Take 2. So basically, we just want to hit a land off the top. More so than pretty much anything else is just land. Choop ain't bad. Choop ain't bad. Make a zombie. Play Choop. Kill a zombie. And pass. I mean, we're at 6, but by no means is the game over for us. Chupacabro. Oh, he plays a Chupacabro. Okay. Okay, opponent. So now I bring back a Chupacabro. Land. Oh, fatal push. Thank you for subscribing. I have no clue who it was. I can't see that. It's horrible. Riley, thank you so much for subscribing. What do we do here? Like I wanna bring back like champion or something like that. But also just want to make another zombie. All right. Ooh, there's another champion. All right. Come on. Okay, he just blocks. Sweet. Alright. I mean, there's gotta be like the Scarab God down here somewhere. There's gotta be land. Now, the reason I'm going to bring back the Champion of Wits before I use Liliana is because we might be able to throw something in the graveyard that we want to bring back. So, like this guy. We got 7, 8. We get rid of Fatal Push. So down tick, bring back the Scarab God. He brings back Scrap Heap Scrounger. Need a way to gain some life. That's what I need. So we need like Baraska's Contempt. He scooped it up. Yeah. Woo. All right. That'll work. That will work. Blue black, not a bad deck. Not a bad deck at all. Under 300 bucks. I mean, some of these decks are, jeez, like $400 or $500 in standard right now. I'm telling you guys, you gotta rent. You gotta rent those cards. All right. Game 3. Here we go. Oops, Chupacabra. I keep this, right? We got Choops, we've got early removal, we've got really good removal, we've got no black. And it's 3 mana. I'm gonna keep. I kept a riskier hand last game, so I think we can get away with this. Right? Of course we can. Of course we can get away with this. And we're going to top deck like something really nice next turn, like I don't know, Glint Sleeve or something. Of course, Glint Sleeve would just force out the chainwhirler here, but I'm going to feel real bad if I push this and then he cards Zebs. Okay, he didn't, so there's a hub. It's the other half of Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Let's just pass. Essence Scatter would have been really good there, actually. Yeah, it's going to be a moment before we can deal with that. I mean, we're going to have ways to deal with it, but it's going to be a second. These Contempts are going to be handy. Old Jupes is going to be handy. Like, Jupes should get 2 cards. It should get, like, this Chainwhirler, and then... Nope. Play the... It'll get the chain... Like, I'm going to get Chainwhirler and then probably a Braid, Lightning Strike, Shock, or I'm going to get this Earthshaker Cannon. Lightning Strike. Alright. Still got 2 cards in hand, so Hazard's going to be on the back foot here for a moment. I didn't want him to untap and like throw a card at me. Next turn we get to, I don't know, just slam this. No, never mind. We've got to do this thing again because we're taking 7 here. Okay, so we get to Glint Sleeve. I don't want him to be able to throw a card at me, so I'm going to do it now. And he's got 0 cards in hand, so I mean we've got a pretty good start at being able to come back. I'm gonna block the Bowman Courier. I mean, if he can stop me from getting a card, I can stop him, and I like what I've got on the board better. So yeah, this will work. This will do. This will do just fine. I hope. We'll see. We will see. So Vraska's Contempt the Earthshaker Kenra, so he can't bring that back. Scatter Goblin Chainwhirler. We pretty much plays the Scarab God now and pray it gets us there, you know. Oh, come on. Alright. So what do I want here? Like nothing? Probably. Alright, yeah. I don't want nothing. So depending on what he casts this turn. Perfect. Alright. So he's only going to swing with Hazard. Now I will bring something back with the Scarab God. I think I'm going to go with my Ravenous Chupacabra here, as this'll, and he scoops it up. Yes! Whew! Alright, what do we want? Alright, so we know we want to keep the Fatal Pushes. Gifted Aetherborn over Glint Sleeve Siphoner. let's get those Aetherborns in, and then we want the essence extractions again. And then what do I take out? The one commit. Yeah. Is there anything else we want? I mean, I would take out Never to Return in this matchup for Sorcerer Spyglass and just call Hazard. It seems a little slow. Maybe I just want like a Yahine's Expertise or something like that. I actually think I'm just going to leave, like, bring in one Yahine's Expertise. He's back! That's right, guys. What's up? Any of you guys just tuning in? Yeah, things are a little bit different. New computer. I've still got to like rebuild almost everything. And this is a very, very slow hand. I probably should have took Lily out. Major slow hand. I don't think I can keep this hand. I mean, it's really good against like Hazard all day, which is probably going to happen. We would just have to draw some good stuff, or we're just going to be dead early. Hope that he has a bad hand. Like, I just don't like seeing Lily in the opening. The Scarab God feels like a bad early game slot. Like, I really want to scoop. I really want to like just mulligan this, so I'm actually going to mulligan this hand. That's like a little bit worse, but I'm going to keep it. Essence is really good. I'm going to leave it on top. We're just going to be killing stuff early, and hope we get to our blue mana by turn 3. Alright, so no 1-drop from the opponent. We will put up our Fatal Push mana and maybe kill an Earthshaker Kinra or something like that. Hopefully it'll be a Karizev. Like, that's what I want to kill. But you never know. Let's go ahead and get out our Aetherborn. If I can hit with it at least once, I've done it. Like, it's done its job. There's Goblin Chainwhirler. Alright. Another Fatal Push. This is going to be brutal. Goblin Chainwhirler does not match up well against the Gifted Aether, or Gifted Aetherborn doesn't match up well against Goblin Chainwhirler in his first strike. Don't kill my Gifted Aetherborn. I warned you not to kill my Gifted Aetherborn. But no, he's got to kill it, and we're not getting land. This Chandra is going to be brutal. I mean, we've got the answer for it, but it's going to be late. Yep. That's right, opponent. Just taking us to the cleaners. Oh, I should have kept that opening hand. At least we would have had 3 mana. So he's going to play the on-crop. Nothing we can do about it. We're taking 7. Nothing can be done here. Aether Hub. Alright. Getting back in this. I don't know if we're getting back in this. I really don't. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back into this. It's a little bit late. That is a Glory Bringer. So we scattered it. Now we die anyway. He exerted? Okay. Boy, he's like, this is over. Okay, you got us, opponent. We'll get into the sideboard. Hopefully we'll draw some lands next game. I don't think I change anything. Search for Azcanta is probably too slow. Yahine's Expertise is going to be a good catch-up card. I don't think against the pure mono red I can deal with Argyle's Bloodfast. So just going to bring in Never to Return again. And that's probably wrong. Like, Never to Return might not be the right card for this. Yeah, I'm going to keep. We're definitely going to keep. Play an early Champion of Wits, wipe the board, play another Champion of Wits. Yeah. 7 cards. We actually have lands this time. This deck runs 26 lands, which is great. So I mean, you normally hit your land drops, but you know, as you guys can see, there are those times. No fatal push by me, opponent. Go ahead and get that down. Another Bowmat Courier. I'm hoping we're going to come in like just in the nick of time before we can like start sacking these Bowmat Couriers. Catacombs, so we'll see if we can get this Goblin Chainwhirler here. We'll get rid of a Champion of Wits and an Island. Probably could have gotten rid of Island Swamp, but I kind of want to keep my lands. Chainwhirler. I'm definitely going to block the one with 3. He just let it die. Wow. Okay. Seems weird. I'm just going to Champion of Wits again. Get rid of land. Now we've got like Field of Ruin next turn, the Scarab God. Yeah, that's a thing. Zev. I think I killed the Zev here. And then make him block Chandra. Or block, yeah, block to protect Chandra. And then just drop the Scarab God and go from there. Alright, here we go. You're gonna go. Thanks, Zaxado. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's hard for me to see chat. I can't see it on screen unless I do some stuff like this, and then you get the picture in the picture, and you guys don't want to see that. And I can't play the game when that's there, so, you know, here I am with, you know, good old cell phone. Alright, chat pulled up. We're doing it the classic way, like, this is the way I was actually doing everything like the very first month I was streaming, so it's definitely a step back. It's a little bit weird. So lose your Chandra, Magma Spray by the Scarab God, and then like I'm gonna die. I'm sure that's the play. Uptick Chandra, Onkrut Crusher. Gonna get through here. Hazard the Fervent. It's a big swing. Big swing. Okay, so a little bit of a question here. It's like, do we bring back Champion of Wits to see if we can get an answer for next turn against I do have to worry about this hazard here. I think I do, and I think the scry is also important. I think like this is going to happen no matter what, so I am going to go ahead and do it. So yeah, we're gonna Champion of Wits here, and we will draw a bunch, discard a bunch. Okay, this is good. So we can get rid of the Scarab God, and we can pitch another Champion of Wits, and then we'll go to our scry. That's a fatal push. That's really good, so we can put that on top. Go ahead and draw that. Play the tap land. We have fatal push available, which can be cast right now to deal with the blocker. So I'm going to do that. Then we're going to hit Chandra with the Scarab God. Get rid of Chandra. And now he's got Hazret, which, I mean, oh, Glorybringer, man, that is brutal. That is brutal. Okay, so he exerts. Okay, whatever. Alright. So we block Hazret. We take the 4. So this turn we are... What are we doing this turn? Oh my goodness. What a hand. Alright, so... I need a land. Need a land. So Glorybringer's not untapped. So we're not dealing with that next turn. We do have to deal with Hazard, and we got to deal with On-Crop Crasher. We can't deal with taking any damage from either one of them because Hazard will throw a bolt at us for 2. I think I just draw. Boom. Alright. Alright, so I think this is the play. Could not be, may not be, but I think we just want to Yahini's Expertise, cast Extraction, gain 3, block Hazard this turn, Contempt Hazard. Alright. If I don't block Hazard, I go to 2. He's got 1 card in hand. If it's burned, we're dead. If I block Hazard, yeah, we're blocking Hazard. Jeez, this is horrible. Alright, we're at 5. There's the swamp. Thank goodness. Alright, so... exile a creature. Alright. He throws, what did he throw? A mountain. So we're back at 5. He's got 0 cards in hand. Draw a mountain. PNLR is not a mountain. My goodness. Alright, so Field of Ruin. What do we have here? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 1 away from being able to play the Scarab God and cast something off of it. I think our best bet here is to bring back a Champion of Wits. Try to get a Fatal Push and a land. It's a stretch, boys. It's a stretch. It's a stretch. It's not a Fatal Push and a land. Okay, so we can go... That is a land, though. And pitch the Scarab God. I pitch Lily here. Alright, so even if he pumps all the way here, which is probably what he's going to do, pump, pump, no, just one. Okay, so he's going to take us to lightning strike range. Okay, well, it was a good fight. That was a really good fight. Yeah, yeah, he had a lightning strike in hand, which is brutal. All right, we got taken out by red deck in game 3 there. I tried to fight him though. I mean, like, we was definitely we weren't going down without a fight, but he definitely had us. We would have got to untap though, man. I think things would have started to brighten up a little bit. We had a Torrential Gearhulk into a you know, a Vraska's Contempt against a little bit more life. So you recreated the same blue-black mid-range deck in Arena. Pretty dang fun. Yeah, I thought we were on a comeback there. It was brutal, and you know, like, that's what red deck's always doing. They're like, oh, can I get to that last burn spell I need? And he got there. That's magic. So I'm gonna keep this hand. We got 4 lands. We don't have the black sources I would like to see. We might have to end up using an early Field of Ruin, but I'm good with the hand. I mean, we got that early removal. We've got our, you know, our remove all, and then we got our. That's a land of War Elf. Don't like that. Don't like that elf. It's just not a cool elf. I love some land of War Elves. Okay, love some land of War Elves. Adventurous Impulse. He went and got a forest, ladies and gentlemen. A forest. There's an extra black source we were looking for, so we're not completely out now. Wonder if he's got other colors. I don't know, but if he plays that forest, he plays his, you know, Still Leaf Champion. My plan is to Field of Ruin, crack his Aether Hub, and yeah, Fatal Push his Still Leaf Champion. Jadelight Ranger. Let's see what he gets off the Explorers. Venturer's Impulse, left it, put it in the grave, and then a Glint Sleeve, put it in the grave. So popping this is probably going to give him the land he needs, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're just going to do that. Get our swamp that we want. So we have our extra black. It lets us be efficient this turn. So yeah. Now we have a good answer this turn for whatever he may play. So that worked out really well for us. So with this trigger on the stack, so like before he gets the energy to make it hexproof, we're just going to go ahead and remove it. He can have the energy. Of course, he'll try to use it later. But now he has to pull his Vraska's Contempt if he doesn't already have it in hand, to be able to deal with the Scarab God. So Ravenous Chupacabra, that will answer it temporarily, but it's definitely just going to be coming back. I don't know how I drew my card for the turn before the Scarab God went into my hand. It's pretty weird. Another Ravenous Chupacabra. Okay. Not gonna lie, I like me some Ravenous Chupacabras. I mean, stalling me out every turn is very good here. I mean, he's definitely doing some work. Is it enough? We will find out very shortly. Okay, so what do we have? I think Jadelight Ranger. Yeah, I think I want the Jadelight Ranger here because it's going to let me get some extra scry-like effects before I get to my draw step here. So Fatal Push is going to be really good against the Winding Constrictor. So let's put that on top. We'll put that on top. Yeah, I ended up just wanting the Fatal Push. So we got Aether Hub and Fatal Push, which means we can now bring back yet like something else, which is pretty good. I don't think I swing yet. I'm worried about a Verdurous Gearhulk, which I highly expect. What do we do? Like, he can't swing this turn. I can always get rid of this. Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Okay, he's going to get a bunch of energy. I mean, yeah, I don't see him attacking here, which means I'm gonna just take this advantage, and I'm just gonna get me another body real quick. I'm gonna go for a Glint Sleeve Siphoner as well, just to draw another card. So we'll get that, and then we put the Scarab God on first, so we can just draw our top card. So we'll go ahead and do that. So yes, to the draw card. Oh, absolutely. Torrential Gearhulk seems great. This turn we'll be able to do double Scarab God activations and, yeah, and hold up Fatal Push. So we're going to put this on bottom. I actually don't want that either. Another Fatal Push anyway. Okay, that's not horrible at all. So we'll just grab another energy, because that's cool. And then, like, I really like swinging here. No blocks. Okay. Just going to go ahead and kill that. Now, again, we still have double activation of the Scarab God. He's going to scoop it up. Yeah. All right. Oh, just lands, right? Yeah. Well, killing the Snipe was good, but, you know, yeah. What's my favorite? Liliana's Contract. It says draw 4 on it. Did y'all read that part where it says, you know, draw 4 cards? Like, it says draw 4 cards. Oh, it has other text. It says draw 4 cards. That's all I care. I like Liliana's. It seems really good. Getting the April Reborn is really good in this matchup, but then again, so is like all the rest of the kill spells. I think I can get away with not packing Doomfall in this particular fight, and then Never to Return, maybe not. Commit to Memory, maybe not where I want to be. I really like Essence Extraction, being able to kill, you know, Rishkars, things like that. Being able to have more kill spells for the Hydra the turn that it comes down. Oh, that's right, he's got Hydra. Gotta go back to the Doomfalls. My bad, guys. Gotta have Doomfall or Hydra answers. So yeah, I'll cut the Essence. I gotta have an answer for Hydra. I forgot about Hydra. So yeah, Doomfall's gotta stick around. Lily's great here. You know, I'll get rid of the Sorcery Speed Never for an Essence Extraction. And then, like, Fatal Push is really good here. Boopy, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the welcome back. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Hey, we're about to see if the Stream Boss thing is still working. Hopefully it is. Like, all of that is saved online, so I just had to pull up my stuff. So anyway, hopefully that'll work. We'll see. I still haven't heard the notification for it yet, though. Like, so slow. I've seen it on chat, like, yeah. There we go. There's the notification. This is a terrific hand. We've seen this hand. This wasn't bad against the other deck. I'm going to try it again here. The only difference in this and the last time we played this almost exact hand was Doomfall was another glint sleeve siphoner, and we got around the duress. Here we're not going to get around the duress. Well, Stream Boss. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I'm going to go for it here since we don't have early removal or anything. I'm just going to go for forcing him to use his removal. I mean, we got that extra energy from the Aether Hub. That's just a perfect start for us. We're just going to jump into, Champion of Wits, things like that, and see where he goes. I mean, I assume that his plan is to, get to that Hydra and kill us from there. We'll see, though. Let's see what he reveals. What are you revealing, opponent? What do you got? Resolve the trigger. You need a cup of coffee. He reveals a Winding Constrictor. Does he keep it? He threw it in the graveyard and got a land. Wow. All right. So Woodland Cemetery is what he got. Well, that's a thing. All right, I'm going to draw an extra card here, which should be nice. Hopefully, it is nice. Look at that. Look how nice. So I'm going to swing. I'm willing to take 3 points next turn, but I really want to kill this Hydra that's about to come down, and we just got the exact card we need to be able to do that. So, is he not going to cast it? Does he not have it? Well, I'm willing to wait. Now, there's not going to be much we can do about the next Hydra, so can't really play around that. So here I think I just want to maybe swing. Play a Fetid Pool. We don't even need to play a Fetid Pool, honestly. He's got 3 cards in hand. Like, I know I want to play a land. I'm not for sure if I need another Glint Sleeve Siphoner. I want to play the champion, and then we'll make our decisions after we see there. So, like, I know I want the champion. So I'm going to get rid of Swamp, play Fetid Pool, swing. We'll offer a trade. Like, if he goes to swing with his Jade Light Ranger, we'll try to offer the trade, and we might get something out of it. But we may not. He may just shoot it right here. Just shoot them both. Shoot them dead. No swings. Doesn't want to kill it, and well, if that is the case, opponent, I'm going to see if I can draw a land here. I'm going to say yes. We'll get rid of Glint Sleeve Siphoner and a Ravenous Chupacabra, believe that or not. And then I'm just going to pass. Like, I'm thinking the opponent's wanting to get on this play snake uptick walking ballista. Nope, Verder's Gearholt. Okay. So I'm gonna let him pick his targets. we may get lucky and he just put a bunch of counters right there. So he shoots that. We can take this 5. I mean, he's got 2 cards in hand. Vraska's Contempt is more than likely one of them. Let's do it anyway. Because untapping would be bonkers. I think we just allow this. I mean, I could have blocked and traded. He got an Aether Hub. Alright, so now it's time that we get to start being like silly. I think we just get Champion of Wits back, but it's probably Ravenous Chupacabra. So I'm going to go for the Ravenous Chupacabra. Let's undo that. Let's leave up 2 black, just in case we draw an Essence Extract. So we're going to go Ravenous Chupacabra. Try to hit that Verdurous Gearhulk. Did get it. Vraska's Contempt. Well, Cast Down's like the only card we could draw that'd be worth having, right? I mean, this is great though, but I'm going to put it on the bottom. I put it on the bottom and I drew one. Really? Okay, okay. Careful cracking my neck like that. Your cousin did that with greasy fingers and poked your inside. That's good. That's good. By the way, Poopy, I think you're about like 3 or 4 minutes behind. Oh no, opponent, don't do it. Alright, so he killed the Scarab God. Can't swing though. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3. So and just pass for now. I mean, we're gonna have to wait till we can get back ahead of this. Another Vraska. He's gonna make a token. Field of Ruin. Kill the other Vraska. And we're looking at next turn, if we get there, drawing a land and being able to play the Scarab God and activate him in response to the opponent. So we'll see what happens here. Rishka. Alright, so the opponent's gonna get freaky here. I'm gonna eat one of these. That's all we're going to do. I don't really know why I'm keeping this Champion of Wits around, but I am. Alright, well, this is not the ideal play, but we're going to get the Scarab God down. We're going to throw up another blocker. He's going to Vraska's Contempt that. Well, this is not... Okay, we're just going to throw some stuff in the grave. Get rid of those. So the pirate can get in. Rishkar can get in, or we trade both of these. So this is 5. I mean, we're going to have to take some more damage from the... Ooh, wow. This is going to be brutal, guys. So, let's go champion. Fatal Push? At all? Maybe? Please? Gifted will be decent. Can't get it down this turn. Get rid of champion, get rid of glint sleeve, play a land. Yeah, that's gonna seal the deal. We can't beat what's on board. So go to the next game. All right. I don't think we changed much being on the play. Really don't think we changed a whole lot being on the play. He has a lot more creatures than I expected that would die to Yahini's expertise. I am considering that over the Gifted Aetherborn, but Gifted Aetherborn's really good here. So, you bet blue-black deck in top 8 at your local LGS store. Wow, man, you put the prefix and the suffix. Why even say it? Alright, so we're going to go first, but not with this hand. Can't keep 0 lands. We can keep all land, though. I mean, it's not terrific, but we can. And then, hopefully he doesn't have, like, Land of War Elf. Or he could have Land of War Elf. Not the best on the play, but, did he really? I'm going to cycle this Fetid Pool. Okay. That's pretty decent because that allows us to, just drop our Aether Hub, go ahead and get a little bit of energy. He missed his second land drop, so definitely going to just Fatal Push this elf right now. If he couldn't cast... Ooh. Alright. Just wanted to be able to protect it. Alright. Still no land drop. And he doesn't want to swing with it. Okay, well, we will wait. We will wait. Gonna attack. I'm gonna try to Contempt. Getting rid of it will seal the deal. Should anyway. Real black, and we'll try to scatter whatever comes next. We just gotta get ahead of him. Bam! Alright, he scooped it up. Like, that's no way, like, that's a horrible play. Like, he had 1 land. We lost earlier with 2 lands. That was brutal. It happens. Had to cancel their event because nobody came. Oh man, that's what's happening at the local one here in Tupelo. Just no one's going, and people are blaming like the local shop owners and things like that. Just not keeping anything on the shelves. People have to order from somewhere else. From what I understand, people are like driving to Starkville before they stick around and play. But I'm going to keep this. It's not horrible, but it's also not like a terrific hand. I can Fetid Pools on 1, and then if I draw like a Glint Sleeve Siphoner, I can just Aether Hub on 2, and then put down that threat. Otherwise, we'll be able to hold up this Essence Extraction or the same play we made last game. So I'll just drop the Swamp. We can extract or we can cycle. So let's cycle. Doomfall is going to be good, and I think I'm going to fire that off right here. Let's hub. Let's see what we're looking at. Like this, turn 3 Doomfall is going to let us, know exactly how we need to set up, like what turns we need to worry about, what is going on. Herald of Anguish, don't have to worry about that. Okay, so it's a Herald of Anguish deck. Possibly a little improvised action going on here with some ornithopters and walking ballistas, but okay. Seems okay. It's going to take the walking ballista, and then we'll worry about Herald later. So, he plays Swamp, and then, alright, no Thopter. I think I just hold up the Essence Scatter here, and just play my Glintsleeve Siphoner. And this way we can start getting that extra card advantage. If he doesn't play anything this turn, let another Swamp. If he doesn't play anything this turn, I'll cycle the Fetid Pools. He did not, so we'll go ahead and cycle. Got another land. Those cycling lands are just so good at just helping you dig straight through your deck like that. Those are terrific. Okay, well, just whole bunch of lands here. I mean, he can use this as like a Mox Opal to cast the Herald. Like, I mean, he can tap that for one additional. Ooh, another Thopter. All right, so we've seen Ornithopter. We've seen the Cabal. I mean, I guess he goes for the Herald here, right? Like, kind of have to, right? I mean, I could have actually just let Herald land, discard a land, and then Ravenous Chupacabra it away. But I'm not really worried about that. Ain't about all that. We ain't about all that. I am, however, about this Field of Ruin. Just getting rid of that Stronghold, like, right now. We'll just go ahead and shuffle our deck, and get an island. So we know that one of the last 3 cards he has is a Swamp. Let's go ahead and just do a little bit of attacking. We do not know the other 2 cards, though. Glintsleeve beatdowns, man. Last set is a little oppressive. Blue-white is quite annoying. Red is a little overpowered. Yeah. I mean, red is a little overpowered, but we've played red deck a few times tonight. It did get us once. We took it to game 3, gave it a really good fight. I mean, it was some really good Magic. Like, I can't be mad that we played really good Magic. It was a lot of fun. So is this a Herald? Okay. Alright, so, about Fatal Push. This, we'll get rid of the Swamp at end of turn. Draw an additional card. Okay, Champion of Wits isn't bad. It's not bad either. We're having this Chupacabra here. We get in, get a little bit more energy. I mean, it's so repetitive. I mean, we know he played that Swamp, so we go ahead and clear that. But, you know, I think I actually want to just get this champ down. You want the Ravenous Chupacabra. 7? Yeah. We can start bringing back Champion of Wits, put some more cards in our hand. The big deal, like, right now is I just don't want him to, like, top deck another Herald of Anguish. And figure if he's playing Herald at all, he's playing 4 of it. So, we definitely don't want that to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. and the extra champion here. Kind of. Oh no, no! Oh, I don't have a champion in the graveyard. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? All right. Let's play a champ. Get rid of some stuff. Land commit? I mean, at this point, like, we're swinging with a bunch of tutus. Yeah. Bears for the win. Your store is mostly jank rogue brews. That happens. I mean, negate maybe, possibly even duress. But honestly, I think that we just need to make sure that we hold up an Essence Scatter for the Herald's Anguish. Being able to Doom Fall them out, things like that. Cast down's still good. There's like not a lot that I really want to take out. Maybe a commit for, yeah. I mean, if I did anything, it would probably just be a Yenny's Expertise or so, just to wipe away his board full of, like, you know, little stuff. So yeah, I'll submit like that. We'll run it like this. A couple of Yenny's Expertise. Just getting rid of all of his little dudes, you know, no more improvise, that sort of thing. Seems like it'd be pretty good. I expect that he's planning on turning them into something, you know, like using, like making them 5/5s or something like that. I didn't see anything to really point me in that direction other than the Herald of Anguish and some artifacts and the fact that he's in blue-black. So, I mean, that could be the thing, like, that could be a thing where, like, he has Antiquities Wars or something like that. And if it's the case, then in turn, game 3 we'll bring in the duresses and we'll bring in the negates and such, so. But for now, I'm just going to go with these Fatal Pushes, Vraska's Contempts, Liliana's, and yeah, I'm going to keep this hand, and we'll go from here. Most of the decks you run into do not get hurt by chainwhirlers personally. Yeah, like, the meta has definitely made a shift there to worry about chainwhirler. Like, people know chainwhirler exists. I mean, the fact that we're talking about it right now, people know this card exists. It is on the radar, if you will. So, like, when you put something like Glintsleeve Siphoner and Champion of Wits into your deck, playing something like this blue-black deck right here, when you do that, you know without a doubt that, you know, there's a there's a risk in playing those cards, especially main board. I mean, we ran up against chainwhirler decks earlier, and yeah, it happens. Alright, so now we get to sit back on Essence Scatter and just kind of wait. We got plenty of land. Ooh, Implement a Mouse. I like this one. Like, is he going to sack it immediately to draw a card? Sweet, dude. Sweet. I mean, yeah, I've got to discard a card here. I'm going to get rid of the Scarab God. And it's mainly just because I want my lands. For 5 mana, I could play the Scarab God, or for 5 mana, I could play Liliana and bring back the Scarab God. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're just going to sit back and make sure he doesn't play a creature for right now. Playing against control sucks, but it's like, yes, you wanted to play Magic too. Right? It does. I mean, this guy's kind of control. I mean, he's doing things, and we're killing stuff, he's playing stuff. Karn can't do a whole lot about that right now. He's going to get away with a little action right there with the Karn. We'll see what we put. Ooh. Ooh, look at you, opponent. One, two, three. Oh, wow. Yeah, he might be able to cast it this turn. So he down ticks Karn. Plays his Ornithopter. Taps like, oh no. Wow, we're going to take some damage here. Roscoe's Contempt. The Construct? I'm definitely going to go for the Liliana play. I mean, we lose Liliana in this action. The Scarab God's going to be on the battlefield, though. It's not really great when there's nothing in the graveyard to bring back. So next turn we may be like fatal pushing Ornithopters and things like that, just to... You can have your stronghold, I guess. That's not cool. Yeah, losing Fatal Pusher here is not right. That's not what we want. Not what we wanted at all. So he's putting a counter on Ballista. So he can shoot down Lily and keep his Ballista alive? Alright. So he shoots down Lily. Does he attack is the question. No attacks. Alright. Well, we can't do much about this. We need... Alright, yes, there we go. So... if I just Fatal Push the token and swing... like just swing at Karn, right? Like what happens here? Like, does he just lose Karn, or does he put a creature in the graveyard for us? I mean, putting a creature in the graveyard doesn't seem bad. I mean, he's got another Karn if he can down tick, but yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Give us a critter. Now we're getting stuff in the grave. Alba, take it easy, man. I know we're streaming late tonight, but I wanted to do a league, and I wanted to play something fun, and I hope that you guys would enjoy it. And I got to looking around. I was like, man, these blue-black decks, they're coming back. And I love me some blue-black. So yeah. Okay, so he got a Karn, so he can. So he down tick. He got a Karn. Now he's gonna. Uptick. Uptick. Is there a reason to not bring back this Ornithopter and step in front of this? I don't know. I don't know if there's a reason or not, but I'm going to do it. I think it's at least worth trying to make the play. If he has the Fatal Push, he's got the Fatal Push. Not a lot I can do about it. We're putting it on the bottom. I'm going to cycle this. Play this land. Sack that. And then with attack Karn so he doesn't get like a free like uptick on Karn, play the second Karn, down tick on Karn, that sort of thing. So I mean, if he's gonna play another Karn, at least he's not gonna be able to also like play. Never mind. He got a stronghold. That's pretty good. There's his Karn. We still got, you know, plenty of mana to do other things with. Implement does us no good. Another stronghold. It's just going to mean that this Walking Ballista is just going to get out of hand. So we go... I don't want to give him Implement because then we just lose Essence. I'm just going to give him the stronghold. Walking Ballista is going to get out of hand if we don't draw something for it anyway. So, yeah, we've got to do that, like, now. Come on. Kill spell. That will work. Exile a creature. He let it die. All right. So instead of letting it get exiled, which I think would have been the better play, like shooting me for 3 and leaving 1 point on it and then allowing it to be exiled means it wouldn't be in the graveyard. But he didn't do that, which is cool. We get to swing at Karn for a nice little chunk. Spend all this time trying to deal with Karn so that our opponent can't get even further ahead of us here. I mean, if he goes to play a creature, we get to counter that. Okay, so yeah, you duressed me. Got me there. Karn, you can have the swamp. And in step, we will bring back Walking Ballista. Let's just go ahead and go to our draw step. Scatter's not bad, but I don't think it's what we're looking for. Maybe it was. Maybe scatter was exactly what we were looking for. You know what? Yeah, I want to cycle this. Let's cycle it and see what else we get. We get a land anyway. Alright. So we're going to go at Karn. I think I'm just going to go everything at Karn in case he has removal. I mean, he's got a couple cards left. If we get ahead of things here, then we should be able to like stay ahead of our opponent. Put it on the bottom. Put it on the bottom. Draw it anyway, right? And attack. So we've got 6, 7, 8. We've got 0 cards in hand. There's no creatures in the grave. Yes, he scoops it up, right? 4-1. That's a pretty cool deck. Qualifier point, what? Whatever. But yeah, like, the deck is pretty cool, guys. Like, I hope you guys liked it. I mean, yes, Justin Clay, thank you very much. I know I wasn't able to, like, keep up with chat and stuff like that a lot. This is a really cool deck. I really like the blue-black control deck, or the blue-black mid-range deck. I think it's in a great spot right now. It was really, really cool. You guys want to, you know what? I think right now, we just had to buy a new computer and stuff. I'm not going to be opening chests. We're going to be selling chests. For those of you that don't know this, you can sell your chest for like 3 tickets each. So I'm going to be selling the chest just to get us some more stuff so that we can play more and more. just part of that grind experience. You know, we're just going to be trying to grind our way back up. So yeah, we're definitely, I'm not going to be opening chests, we're just going to be selling them back. So at least for a little bit, and then we'll get to popping those chests. But for right now, you know, channel, I need to, as much as I can do to help the channel not spend money, I'm going to do that. So, and the channel, I also mean myself. So thank you all for like watching tonight. Like as far as the changes I made to the deck, I don't think they really matter. I think the base of the deck is sound enough that if you want to make a 1 or 2 card tweak, then that's going to be fine. If you don't want to run the nevers, then fine. I found it to be okay. It was a little clunky in other times. Doomfall is a card that I normally think is really slow, but there was multiple times where Doomfall was just an absolutely perfect card for the situation. So Doomfall might be one of those necessary evils that we need to play with and things. We just had Godpharaoh's Gift top 8, so if you were going to play this deck, another option might be to put a Dispossess or something in the sideboard to be able to just rip those Gear Hulks or rip those Godpharaoh's gifts out of the decks. I think you can get Gear Hulks with it. Is it non-creature artifact maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, the Dispossesses are really good to get those Godpharaoh's gifts. As far as the rest of the deck goes, there's a couple different versions of it, and not all of them put the Glint Sleeve Siphoners in the main board. And that's just going to be a decision that you need to make. If you think that most of your matches are going to have those Goblin Chainwhirlers, and yes, it wasn't very long ago, like just right before I took a break, Goblin Chainwhirlers seemed to be in absolutely every deck. But here we just played 5 matches, and he was only in 2 out of the 5. So, I mean, that's not a huge sample size, don't get me wrong. But it was still very, very interesting to see, you know, like how much the meta has shifted. People are trying to play some other stuff. Not everyone is trying to play, you know, Teferi and Goblin Chainwhirler, but yet there are still a lot of people doing that. I think that this deck's got kind of the tools to fight no matter what. It's a really solid mid-range deck, and I would definitely recommend, like, the deck played awesome for me. I think it's just a good, solid deck. So I hope you guys enjoy it. My name's Eric. You've been watching SideboardMTG. Thank you all for, like, the tons of love. Remember, if you want to rent this deck or any other deck on MTGO, manatraders has got you covered. Link is in the description box below. If you want to help support the channel, there's a Patreon page down there. I will be doing coffee time tomorrow. Still having some problems with my Discord. I've got a lock on it, and I don't have my authenticator, so I'm going to be working on that tomorrow. But, you know, hey, thanks for all the well wishes, guys. Yeah, no health problems or anything, for those of you who are wondering. We just had hard drive failure, and, you know, we're back. It's going to take me a little bit to get everything rebuilt, and I'm working on it. So we'll have to watch everything regrow again, and me get my templates and everything started, you know, being built again. But yeah, we'll see you next time. SideboardMTG. Like, see, you even got to see me go over here and close it out. Oh man, I don't have a credits frame. Wow. Skip frames detected, 15%. What? I gotta get some more RAM. Gotta get some RAM.